What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Palm Springs ending explained video. Groundhog Day seems to be so hot right now, with Stuck living out the same day on and on was the basis of the Blumhouse movie Happy Death Day and its sequel, and now this movie featuring Jake Peralta and the mum from How I Met Your Mother. I'm sure living out the same day non-stop is very apt right now as we exist in quarantine. Some days I'm not even sure if it's worth even getting dressed because, well, what is the point? We open with Niles, who is stuck in a time loop, and it seems like he's got a never-ending wedding day of hell. Yeah, I feel you, bro. Weddings absolutely suck. It's clear he's still in the loop as he is very withdrawn and nihilistic. I'm not sure if that was a little Easter egg there from the writers or just me reading too much into things. I mean, that's usually me if I have to go to a wedding, but he interrupts the wedding speech and is wearing a Hawaiian shirt during the wedding, and, well, I guess it's quite clear that he is definitely doing what he wants right now. We don't know how many years he's been stuck in the loop, but he has perfected the dance moves that everyone is doing in the wedding as he tries to woo Sarah. The Nana also says that she's been to a lot of weddings, and this was the nicest speech she's actually seen. A hint to the end there that the Nana may actually be in the loop as well. He also reveals that his girlfriend is cheating on him, and they try to go and get it on by a cave, but they're attacked by a mysterious hunter. This does turn out to be Roy, a guy who Niles met at the wedding and had a night of debauched drinking and drug taking with. Is played by the expertly J.K. Simmons, who I absolutely love, and if you haven't seen many of his movies outside of comic book movies, I highly suggest going to check out Whiplash. But Roy wanted freedom from a mundane life, and he sounded like he was stuck in a life and a marriage he absolutely hated. But Niles, being the nice guy, drunkenly shows him a portal, and, well, Roy has hated Niles ever since this has happened because he's stuck in a never-ending loop. But he does slowly accept the fact that he is in this, and there is some good because he gets to spend all day and every day with his family. Now, Niles, half dying and injured, is followed into the cave by Sarah, who goes through the portal and wakes up the next day. She is now stuck in the loop too, and rushes to find Niles, who explains everything. He explains how they are in an infinite time loop. Every day repeats non-stop, no matter how far you drive away, no matter what you do, no matter how you die. She rushes off to see the portal, presuming this is a way out, but it only appears at a certain time, which is seemingly at night around about when the wedding reception is taking place. And that if she dies or goes through it, it resets only for her, which isn't properly explained there, but this isn't a scientific movie. He has tried to live life to the absolute max as he could not escape despite being tortured and killed by Roy multiple times and many inventive ways to commit suicide. Nothing has worked. Sarah thinks it might be a karma thing like Groundhog Day, and I do like it when movies which are absolutely a take on these classics, reference the things they do in the originals as being complete BS, like Walking Dead and zombie movies, and a few others. Mainly, obviously, Endgame with Back to the Future and things like that. She tries this by whispering a secret into her sister's ear, which is presumably the secret that she slept with her fiancé, but it doesn't work out, and she is resigned to living the rest of her loop and life to the max, like your boy Niles. She explains how she was married and it didn't work out, leading her to be how she is now and being a complete disappointment for the rest of her family. They take mushrooms and camp out under the stars, and weirdly, they see some dinosaurs, but of course, they are on mushrooms at the time, and that makes you absolutely trip balls. But they finally get together, but it's not the first time that they actually have done that because it's happened thousands of times. We then learn why she's so broken each day of the loop and desperate to escape as she is waking up every day with her sister's fiancé in the shower. That wasn't very Superman of him, was it? She then abandons Niles and tries to work a way to get out of the hell she is living. She starts to learn quantum physics and works a way to break the loop. And she realizes that they're actually in a box. And the portal is the way out, but it needs to be blown up from the inside. Before they go to blow up the portal, weirdly at the wedding, the Nana says something that gets a reaction from Sarah. And it's clear that the Nana was in the loop all along, which is why she's said that she's actually been to so many weddings. And there's still a question that remains: how many people are also in the loop as well? Now, obviously, Niles did some crazy things, so he probably took a few other people there that he didn't remember. Niles wants to stay, but she realizes that she does actually love him, and they head through the loop and are back in the safe house, and suddenly he says that he needs to get his dog. This signifies that the loop has ended, but they still need to live out the rest of the day so they can get to the next day. We also get a small scene at the end where Roy asks Niles about Sarah's plan, and it becomes clear that they are out of the loop. Roy smiles and seems happy, which actually means his torture is over. As Niles is out of the loop, he never actually showed Roy the portal, and the loop has ended due to Niles being the originator. One last thing as well was how we saw the dinosaurs pop up at the end of the movie. Now this is interesting because we saw them when we thought they were just an illusion, but near the actual place where this movie was filmed, there is a park where there are dinosaurs. But let's go a bit deeper, where if this is all about time travel, maybe this loop has actually existed and this portal has existed for many, many years. So what if these dinosaurs actually kind of went into this portal before the cave even existed and were put back in time, and these now exist in their reality? Now, overall, I did enjoy the movie. It was a nice take on the Groundhog Day genre with solid acting from the protagonist. It was nice to see Andy Samberg not be the usual crazy weirdo person that he is in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which I really, really enjoy, and I'm a huge fan of him ever since his SNL days. But it's nice to see him do something a bit different here, a bit more serious. And the cast, again, were really, really great. It's a nice little Hulu movie there. But that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please do drop a like down below, and please do subscribe with notifications on if you want more videos, and I'll see you soon, and goodbye.